Soundings Audiobooks presents an unabridged recording of The House of the Deer, written by D.E. Stevenson, read by Mcardle. The moral right of the author has been asserted. This performance is owned by Soundings, Whitley Bay, NE26, 2JT. Chapter 1, which introduces Sir Walter McCallum and his family. Gerald Burleigh Brown had received an invitation to dine at Birk Hill. He was persona grata at Birk Hill and dined there at least once a week. But this was a special occasion, for it was Alistair McCallum's 9th birthday, and Alistair was being allowed to sit up for dinner as a birthday treat. As Gerald turned in at the gate and drove up to the front door, he remembered his first visit to Birk Hill. It was almost a year ago now, and he had approached the house with very different feelings, for having arrived in Glasgow only that afternoon, he was a stranger in a strange land. It seemed a good deal more than a year ago. So much had happened in the interval. But all the same, he remembered every detail clearly. At that time, Sir Walter McCallum was a widower. His mother lived with him and kept house for him and his small son. They had dined well. Sir Walter appreciated good food, and when they had finished dinner, Gerald had been taken to Sir Walter's study to talk business. He had been informed that his host's greatest ambition in life was to become his brother-in-law, and had been asked if he had any objections to offer. Gerald had no objections. He liked Sir Walter immensely, and felt sure he was the right man for Bess. He was older than Bess, but not more than 40. He was good-looking and friendly and kind. He was the owner of McCallum's shipbuilding yard, which was an exceedingly well-run and efficient concern, and, although he was a great man in his own line of business, there was no nonsense about him. Who could have objected to a brother-in-law so admirable in every way? Unfortunately, there was an obstacle to the marriage, which at the time had seemed insurmountable. But when this had been surmounted, chiefly by Gerald's efforts, Walter and Bess had been married. Gerald had been given a responsible post in McCallum's shipbuilding yard, old Lady McCallum had moved to Bournemouth, and...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?